What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lockdown 23-1. And I must say, this one is going to be a little creepy. That's right, a little creepy, ladies and gentlemen. And we have just broken 300,000 subscribers. Absolutely unbelievable. I never thought in a million years I'd have this many subscribers, and I must say it feels good. A lot of hard work was put into this channel, and a lot of hard work is coming in the future. Shoot, I don't even have a cameraman yet. Can you imagine the kind of content we're going to have when I have a cameraman roaming around with me all the time? It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. A lot of great content coming your way. But today, I want to ask you something, okay? Because Brittany is going to do a tattoo on me. Her very first tattoo she's ever done in her life. She's never picked up a tattoo machine ever, okay? And I'm gonna let her do a tattoo on me for this 300,000 subscriber. I'm asking you right now to leave an answer in the comment section below. Do you want me to do it live? Or do you want me just to do it through the camera? Because you know the camera has better quality, and doing it live, you can't, I got a webcam, so you can't really like watch the whole thing go down. You know, I mean you can, but not close up. So you let me know what you want me to do, and Old Death will do it. Now, behind me, this is something I told y'all yesterday I wasn't going to do, but I did it. I had to do it, man. I had to do it. But anyway, check it out. I got some equipment here. We're going to be talking about one crazy inmate today. An inmate, a cellmate that you would never want in your life, okay? We're going to be traveling to CDC, California Department of Corrections, the land of where the gangsters did it. That's right. Salute to OG Badger. If you don't know who he is, go check out his channel, man. That man's been through it. He's been in the mix in the penitentiary. Big shout out to you, and Big Herc as well. But first, before we get into this crazy story about this CDC inmate, I want to show y'all some things. Okay? This puppy right here, it's a Sony voice recorder, okay? It's pretty nice. Pretty cool little thing. It's neat. Check it out. You can plug it right up to your computer. It's USB. Bam! USB, plug it in. Bam, records. 16 gigabyte hard drive, I guess you could say, on this little puppy. And it picks up some serious stuff. And today, or yesterday, I was just messing around. Just got it, opened it up. I wasn't going to play around. I'm definitely not going to let Brittany play around because I truly believe in demons, angels. And even though there's a lot of scripture that says that there's not no spirits roaming the earth, like talking about no ghosts and stuff, but there are scriptures that do. So I do believe, I don't know if it's ghosts, but I definitely believe it could be demons that imitate ghosts. But anyways, I did it yesterday. And the very first time that I did it, I picked up a voice in this room, sitting in this chair. And, you know, whenever I watch ghost shows, when I hear people do this and they're like, oh my God, did you hear that? Did you hear what he said? It's never really anything, you know, that's really, whoa, to me. You know what I mean? But now that I did it myself and I heard something, a man say something in the background, I haven't even hooked it up to my computer to amplify it, to hear it. But I have heard it, and it's definitely a man's voice. I say in the recording, I say, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2, something like that. And I said, who is in here? Just messing around. Who is in here? And sure enough, a man says something, okay? And when I upload this and edit it in the video, as soon as I'm done recording, I'm going to hear what the person said or whatever said what. And I'm going to let y'all hear it in this video as well. It's creepy. It's creepy as hell. This room is very funny. This is a very funny room, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of weird stuff has happened in this room and has happened in the house that I came from before. But, you know, this stuff is, I believe it is very dangerous, okay? It can be very dangerous, you know. That's one of the main reasons why I don't want Brittany even touching it, especially while she's pregnant. You know, a lot of people think it's hocus pocus bull crap, okay? Well, not Old Death. Okay, not Old Death. But anyways, yeah, I got a few gadgets. I got this EMF reader. Boom, boom. But EMF reader. And this puppy is spooky, ladies and gentlemen. Let me turn it on for you.
Power off.
You're supposed to be able to speak, and they speak. Spirits speak
now
to this.
Oxy mode.
This is a spirit box. I got it. This was always something that I like to watch in like ghost hunters and stuff. Who's in here? Is someone in here? But yeah, this thing's creepy as hell. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, I got some pretty cool little gadgets. And I'm definitely gonna play that recording for y'all at the end of this video, so stay tuned for it. It's absolutely insane, and I honestly do not know what they say, or whatever it says, until I'm edited. But I also got some other creepy stuff to go along with this episode. Someone that I follow on Instagram, I don't know if he wants me to put his information out there, but anyway, he makes some crazy artwork, and he calls it creep cloth. This is one of the images. Pretty damn creepy. But it's really cool. You know what I mean? But it's creepy. I ain't gonna lie. And he sent me some other stuff. It's in my car, actually. One of the creepier pictures. You think that's creepy. The other picture he sent me is even creepier. I don't even like to bring it in the house. It's kind of really creepy. Anyway, he did this as well. Can't really tell. But it says death. That's tight. And I appreciate you for giving me this, man. It means a lot. It means a lot. Even though it's creepy as hell. You know what I mean? Maybe I should hit this puppy with the EMF reader. Alright. Safe. It's safe. Anyways. Alright. Let's get into the topic, man. This story that I'm about to bring your way is absolutely insane, man. It's sick. It's sick. So be warned, it's a little graphic. Alright, this man right here from the California Department of Corrections by the last name Osuna, convicted murderer, suspected of killing cellmate. It ain't no suspected, okay? They made the rounds and his cellmate's dead, murdered. They just say suspected because they haven't finished their investigation yet. But anyway, this man is already in prison for murder. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read the article, and I'll leave the article pinned in the comment section below for you to read yourself. But anyway, he says, he told us on camera that he likes to kill, and now it appears he's done it again. A man serving no parole sentence for torturing and killing a Bakersfield woman in 2011 is now suspected of murdering his cellmate. This guy is creepy as hell, and I'm going to get into creepy individuals like this in prison, alright? But, Osuna was locked in solitary confinement after his cellmate, 44-year-old Romero, was found dead Saturday morning. We have confirmed that Osuna has been transferred out of Corcoran State Prison to a prison mental hospital. He's obviously should have been there from the get-go, and you'll understand why here in a second. Around 7:30 a.m., Romero, who shared a cell with 31-year-old Osuna, was found dead, according to officials. Osuna is the prime suspect, of course. It's probably a two-man cell. Osuna is serving a life sentence for torturing a Bakersfield woman in El Morocco Motel in Union Avenue in 2011. I don't know if any of y'all ever heard of that hotel. It was a shocking and particularly brutal murder. 17s interviewed Osuna 2 years ago, a few days before he was convicted. He admitted to us on camera then that he killed the woman simply because he had the opportunity. He goes on to say, I met her like one time and I came back the next night and I saw an opportunity, said Osuna in a 2017 interview. No one was there. The Morocco Motel, they have a lot of parolees there, a lot of people who do drugs. So if they're screaming and yelling and stuff like that, no one's going to intervene. His victim's body was left in a motel room, knives and a pair of scissors sticking out of her back. That's a hell of a scene to walk into, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care, how much evil you've done in your life, that's still a scene, to walk in on something like that. I did sadistically, premeditatedly, deliberately tortured and murdered that woman, said Osuna. During the 2017 interview, Osuna admitted he had cruel intentions as a child. This wasn't the first time in my life that I committed these heinous acts, said Osuna. Since I was a kid, 8 to 9 years old, I've killed animals. My mom would go to the store and I would put the cat in the freezer. 15 minutes later, I would have put him in the oven. Stuff like that. Osuna described murdering 2 other people beginning at the age of 13. The torture and all that is more about trying to get a rush, said Osuna. It's an addiction. It's a drug. I would rather do that than do drugs. I would rather do that than have sex. Now Osuna is once again a murder suspect, fulfilling the promise he made 2 years ago and warning he wouldn't stop killing. I have no sympathy. I'm sadistic. I'll do it over and over again, said Osuna. Osuna's cellmate Romero was serving a life with parole sentence after being convicted in Los Angeles County for second-degree murder in 1992. We have a lot of questions for the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, but they aren't answering. We wanted to know why a man who brags that he likes to kill and is assigned a cellmate. He said he ain't gonna stop killing, but they still assigned this wacko a cellmate. So far, prison officials have refused to answer our questions. Probably because they're going to get their asses sued. You know what I mean? I understand prison is a dangerous place. It's filled with murderers and you're housed with murderers. I slept in a cell with murderers before, okay? But some individuals that talk like that, all right? Some individuals shouldn't be housed with other people. And simply based upon what he said in that interview should have been, recorded in his file, and he should have been in solitary confinement the rest of his freaking life. Or, actually, he should have been in a freaking psych ward. You know what I mean? That dude's a psychopath. And look at him. Just look at his picture, okay? That dude's evil. What the hell would you do if they gave you a cellmate like that? Look, I've been around people that got face tattoos and stuff like that, They're creepy looking. But this guy right here, I ain't gonna lie. If they were to push me into a cell with this individual, anyone, okay, anyone that has pentagrams on their face, horns, 666, stuff like that, crazy stuff like that, and they also got that look in their eyes, I'm not going to be their cellmate. I'm going to shake his hand like, look, bro, no disrespect, but you look like a freaking maniac. They're going to take me up out that cell, okay? I can't sleep with someone like that underneath me, man, waking up and not knowing if he's going to cut you from ear to ear. You know what I mean? Just because I've been to prison, just because a lot of gangsters out there have been to prison, been around some hardcore cats, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. There's some individuals that creep me the hell out. Of course, I could be judging wrong. The guy could be nice as hell, but I'm not going to take the risk. I'm not going to sit in a cell 22 hours a day with this man. Ain't no shame in my game, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't jive with your cellmate, you need to get up out of there. Because someone might end up losing their freaking life. This guy looks like he is just filled with demons. For real. I know a lot of people don't believe in demons, but I do. And he looks like he is filled with all kinds of them. There's a lot of individuals that I grew up with that did weird things, like to animals and stuff. And I wonder what they're doing nowadays. But I used to know a couple guys that would torture cats. For real, torture cats. And it was crazy, man. I remember the first time I ever seen one of my homeboys do that. I didn't chill with him no more after that. Well, actually, I did chill with him, but it wasn't nowhere near as much as I was. It was a little weird, man. You know what I mean? You don't hurt animals. Even though I don't like cats, you don't just go about your business and, shoot it with BB guns and stuff like that. It's crazy. I'm a big animal lover. I'm a huge animal lover. I don't see how people can hunt. I don't mind eating deer and stuff like that, but as far as going out there and killing one, I'm not that kind of guy. Of course, if I had to, survival of the fittest, I'm gonna do it. But at the same time, if I ain't gotta do it, I'm not gonna do it. I can't just go out there and shoot an innocent deer and not feel kind of guilty, especially if it doesn't, it ain't a one shot, kill type thing. If I got to go over there and finish it off, that would screw me up. You know what I mean? I'm a huge animal lover. But a lot of sick-minded individuals seem to have started with harming animals. If you read anything about psychopathic killers, some of their normal things when they're growing up was hurting animals. If you're surrounded by someone that is hurting animals, I strongly advise you get the hell away from him. For real, he's got issues. But like this guy right here, this is another crazy thing about this story. And the family of the girl that he murdered, I think they showed up to the courtroom, and he literally waved to him in a sadistic way, like no remorse whatsoever. How does this guy not have damn death penalty? How is he not, you know, got the chair yet? Does California even do? Yeah, they do death row. Yeah, they do death row, if I remember correctly. But you know, this guy should definitely not have ever been housed with anybody. And there ain't no way in hell I'd step foot in that cell with that cat. You know what I mean? Yeah, but sometimes, you know, there are COs, it don't matter what you do. They ain't gonna let you out the cell. Once you're in there, you're in there. You know? But I tell you what, I wouldn't have been able to get not one good night's sleep being housed with a lunatic like that. I don't care. Even if he seemed cool and laid back, he's just a creepy individual, man. Now to wrap this up before I let you hear what I heard in the background of that recording, I'm going to talk about this guy really quick. Really quick. I'm going to show you his picture and just talk about what he did, okay? This guy goes by the name of Jesus or Jesus Perez, okay? He looks pretty chill, pretty laid back. Well, until the correctional officers from the great state of California State Penitentiary found his cellmate sawed in half. Ladies and gentlemen, sawed in half. Keep thinking the penitentiary's sweet, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go to prison, especially in California. I ain't playing, boy. Don't go to California, dog. You know, I've seen a lot of crazy and heinous stories from prisons, and you know, a lot of people are like, man, my state goes hard. My state goes hard. Man, I don't care what you say. Your state goes hard. Yeah, every state has some places that go hard, but I must say this. California, in my eyes, goes the hardest than any other state when it comes to the penitentiary system. From what I've heard, from all the articles and everything I've seen, okay, and I've done a lot of research on a whole bunch of different prisons, I would have to say some of the most heinous crimes from the United States of America when it comes to the penitentiary system is coming out of California. You know, anyone who survives old California penitentiary, those high-level penitentiaries, hey, if you survive them janks, salute to you, man, because that's a damn gladiator camp for sure. Stay out of penitentiary, ladies and gentlemen. People are dying left and right. You never know when you might be housed with the next maniac. Just because you got a simple malicious wounding for hitting someone with a baseball and it split their skin, and now you're housed with this guy. You know what I mean? You never know. You never know. So think twice before you act all crazy out here in the streets. You do not want to go to the penitentiary. But anyways, let's get right into this recording, okay? I'm going to play it normal first, and then I'm going to play it and amplify what I hear in the background. So check it out.
Testing, 1, 2, testing. Who is in here?
All right, you heard it. That's what I heard normal. Now this is going to be the recording amplified, and you tell me what you think whatever it is says. Okay, and this is, keep this in mind, this is one time of turning it on and asking this crazy question, just messing around, all right, in this room. Let's hear it amplified. My voice will not be amplified, but the voice that comes after it will be. Check it out.
Testing, 1, 2, testing. Who is in here?
Well, there you have it. Absolutely creepy. My wife was creeped out by it. She started getting the EMF reader and hitting my action figures. Like my action figures really have anything to do with it. My action figures ain't do nothing to nobody. You know what I mean? Just because they're aliens and predator don't mean that they're possessed. But it was funny. She was creeped out by it. And I'm going to let y'all try to run it back. Put your headphones on and tell me what you think, whatever it was, what it said. But until the next time, I hope you enjoyed this episode, 300,000 subscribers, and please leave in the comment section below if you want Brittany to do the tattoo on me live or just me record it. I'm sure a lot of y'all want me to do it live, you know, but I have to ask. Don't forget to check out all the links in the description of the video. Add me up on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and keep this in mind, this channel's only been thriving for a little over a year, and we've come so far already. I can only imagine what's in store for this channel in the future when I really start stepping my game up, get a cameraman, and all kinds of stuff. I have a lot of stuff planned, and I'm excited for y'all to join me on this journey. I mean, just go look how much my videos have upgraded since my very first videos. My very first videos, picture quality's cloudy, the editing is not even there really. I'm saying, you know, it's just non-existent. And now we got good lighting, good camera quality. I'm learning to speak in front of a large audience now, better than when I first started. Editing out foul language that I still use, because I use a lot of foul language out here in the streets, and sometimes it's hard to keep my composure on camera. So I try to make it to where everyone can watch my content, everyone can learn from it, and you can even play it in your freaking car. Most of my videos in your car, even if your children are in the back seat, because there ain't gonna be no crazy filthiness in the majority of my videos. Sometimes they get a little crazy and wild, and I wouldn't suggest your children listen to the stories that I'd be speaking about. But anyways, we've come a long way, and as always, I want to salute to every last one of you who've been supporting me since the beginning, and everyone who's gonna support me until the freaking wheels fall off. Y'all be safe, be easy, and stay free out there. Stay out the penitentiary, because shit is crazy.